Hello stylists, it's your girl Nadia here and welcome back to my channel for another video. Real quick guys, I forgot to totally do an intro for this video. I am introducing a series here on my channel, and I'm introducing a new series here on my channel, and it's She Did What Now? I think that totally fits me. It is basically videos where I take old items, old pieces of clothing, or unexpected items such as curtains or sheets and create something new and fabulous and dope and amazing with it. The first video into this series is the me taking my old prom dress and recreating it into a fabulous slip dress that can be worn to prom or banquet or luncheon or even graduation. I had so much fun putting this video together. It was very nostalgic for me to take apart, to pull out my own prom dress, take it apart and make it something new and fabulous, and I absolutely loved how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun. Leave your comments and questions below if you have any requests, or just to let me know how you like it. And let me know if you guys tried to create your own as well. Remember to use the hashtag D.I.Y styler. I keep saying I think that's all I have to say. I'm finna to go simmer down because I'm very high fashion, high glam right now. I'm finna simmer down so I can eat some sushi. Anywho guys, thank you so much for watching, and always remember to love yourself fully. Until next time. Okay stylists, here is my prom dress before I deconstruct it. As you can see, I have a lot of fabric to work with. The fit of the dress is kind of snug and tight on me, so I would have to be taking it apart to add extra layers to it, well, extra panels to it. It is in pretty much good condition. I just have a few rips and stains from a long night of partying. So first thing first, I want to remove the decorative band that go across the bust of the dress, the front bust of the dress. So I'm going to take my seam ripper and I'm going to begin at seam ripping away the decorative band that go across the, like I said, the bust of the dress. I have removed the decorative band. I go in and I remove the decorative rhinestone trim that go around the neckline of the dress, as well as the trim that goes down the split in the front of the dress. After removing all the decorative pieces, I am going to remove the front panel from away from the back panel. I will be using the front panel in the final dress, and the back panel I am going to set aside for another project. The reason why I am not using the back panel on the dress is because it flares out into that my train, and I don't get enough fabric to do anything with, and plus I need to add a few more inches around because of the snug fit. Once I have removed and completely taken apart the dress, I am going to lay it out flat, taking my ruler. I am going to cut away the top neckline of the dress to give me room to create a new neckline. The reason why I am removing the top bodice part of the original dress is because when I remove the decorative band, the original thread create holes into the fabric. Because the fabric is very delicate, it would create holes and you can see it. And I didn't want that showing up in the final look of my dress. Okay, so once I have made that line as straight as possible, I am going to take a pattern piece that I created from my old cami slip pajama top, and I am going to use it as my pattern piece to trace and cut out the new neckline on what will become the front part of the dress. Is what used to be my shawl. I had a pretty long shawl and I just seam ripped it open so that I could have more of the fabric to work with. I'm going to take this and this is going to be used to create the two back panels of the dress. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it in half so I get a nice even seam down the middle so that I can be able to cut it to create the two panels. Again, I'm going to take another pattern piece that I created from a slip top, and I'm going to cut out the back panels of the dress. The reason why I am cutting out two panels versus one and not on the fold is because I'm going to reinsert the zipper from the previous dress. Well, from the original dress. And with this back panel, I took my ruler and just carefully flared out from the armhole downwards. I didn't want it too snug. I wanted to give myself enough room to work with, and I didn't want a boxy shape. I do go in a later date and bring in a few more inches on the side seams because I wanted to be more fitted towards my body and flare out, fitted towards my chest and hips and flare out as it passed my hips. So again, you can see here I am just taking that first back panel piece, and I'm using it to trace and cut out the second back panel piece. Once I have all my pieces cut out, I have pinned them together, and right now I am going to do a simple straight stitch. I do about a 1/4 inch away from the raw edge of the fabric, and I'm just going to do a simple straight stitch all down the two back panels and to the side seams. Next, I am going to reinsert the zipper for the original dress. If you guys want to know how to install a zipper, I will leave links to some videos I have watched myself. So yeah, I'm going to leave some links down in the description box below because I don't want to butcher this process by trying to explain it. Once I have secured and pinned the zipper to the dress, I am going to take my sewing machine using a zipper foot, and I am going to closely and carefully, slowly sew the dress sew the zipper into the dress. And I take my time going real slow because I want to get that seam as close to the zipper teeth as possible without, of course, going into the zipper, because your zipper is not going to like thread and you don't want to end up breaking your needle. And I am careful not to sew the dress on itself, bunching the dress up, so I make sure I take my time between getting the teeth as close as possible, as well as smoothing out the fabric on the sides and on the back of the dress. Okay, so here I am attempting to make straps for my dress. I measured out how long I need my straps to be, and I'm taking scrap fabric, and I have taken the decorative rhinestone trim that was on the neckline, as well as the splits of the dress, and I am going to sandwich that, folding the fabric on itself and using that to make like a sandwich for the rhinestones to lay inside, making sure that I hide away the edges. Once I have everything laying as flat as possible, I'm just going to take that to my sewing machine. Once again, I'm still using the zipper foot, and I'm going to get that needle as close to the rhinestones as possible without hitting the rhinestone. And I'm just going to do a straight stitch down the front, do a straight stitch down along the rhinestones to close in everything from the fabric ends as well as the mesh material that holds the rhinestones together, creating a strap. I didn't want thin spaghetti, like thin straps. I wanted kind of thicker straps so that they'd be able to hide my bra straps. After I have done that, I am going to hem off the top neckline and armhole of the dress. I just simply laid the frayed edge over, creating about a quarter hem, and I'm just going to take a few pins and I'm just going to pin that in place. Once I have everything hemmed in place, I am going to take some heat and bond or Wonder Tape, and I'm going to use that to create the hem for the neckline and the armhole on my dress to give it a nice clean finish, because I didn't want to sew or add any stitches up at the top. And as you can see, the heat and bond gives a nice clean look without any stitches. Now you can go back and stitch this together if you don't want to for a long-term wear, because I think over time the heat and bond does begin to wear as you wash it. Once I tried everything on, I saw how everything fit on me, and I determined how long I needed the straps to be. I'm going to do a simple slip stitch to attach the straps to the dress. Once I have tried everything on for a third and final time, I am simply going to do a simple fold over hem for the hem of the dress, and I get as close to the hem of the dress, the bottom of the dress, as possible, so that I can have a nice, even, clean hem, because again, I am very careful with my stitches because this fabric shows everything and it is very delicate. Okay guys, here's the final look. Once trying it on and after doing this final look reveal, there was some few things that I need to take back and tweak, like bringing it in a few much. I need to retweak the fit, as well as I possibly need to take it to the dry cleaner to get it steamed, because it is entirely too wrinkled, and no matter how much I steamed it or pressed it, it did not want to come out. Overall, I do absolutely love how I took my old prom dress that had been sitting in the back of my closet for almost 10 years, and I created this beautiful, sexy, elegant slip dress. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me guys know in the comment section below, how did you like this look? And always remember to love yourself fully. Until next time. cream truck.
Ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that in the bloopers. We both like ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck.